Taking care of a car is much more than oil changes. Ignore it, and you could be stuck with a $7,000 repair bill. This is insane, right? To make your engine last longer, start with one simple rule. Follow a maintenance plan. This is why every owner's manual includes a service schedule. Fixing issues early saves money and avoids roadside breakdowns. So if you want to keep your engine strong, follow these 5 basics in this video. Plus, stay tuned, because by the end, I'll give you a bonus tip that will improve your fuel economy by 10%. Let's get into the first one. Number 1, change your spark plugs on time. Spark plugs are tiny, but they do a massive job. Every time you start your car, it creates a spark that ignites the fuel and air mixture inside the engine. That spark, it's what powers your car forward. No spark, no movement. It's that simple. But like anything else, spark plugs wear out. When they do, your engine starts struggling. You might notice rough idling, slow acceleration, or worse gas mileage. Sometimes your car takes longer to start, or it just doesn't feel as smooth. That's a red flag. Your spark plugs could be the reason. Most modern cars can go up to 200,000 miles before needing new plugs. But don't guess, check your owner's manual. We recommend replacing the iridium ones every 100,000 miles. And when it's time, don't compromise on quality. Always use the exact type recommended by your car's manufacturer. The wrong plugs can seriously mess with your fuel economy and even harm your engine. Feeling handy? Replacing spark plugs is a doable DIY project. Just be careful. Remove and replace one plug at a time so you don't mix up the wires. Hand tighten each new plug before giving it a light turn with a wrench. No need to go full superhero strength here. And always reconnect the wires securely. Changing spark plugs on time can bring back lost power, improve fuel efficiency, and prevent major engine damage down the road. Want to do it yourself? Here's a complete step-by-step guide to changing spark plugs at home. Let your engine cool completely. Never work on a hot engine. Gather your tools. Spark plug socket, usually 5/8 or 13/16, socket wrench and extension bar, torque wrench, optional but helpful, new spark plugs, exact match recommended by your car's manufacturer, anti-seize compound, optional dielectric grease for spark plug boots. Open the hood and locate the spark plugs. Most engines have 4, 6, or 8, each connected to a thick rubber wire or ignition coil. Work on one plug at a time. This prevents mixing up the wires. Remove the wire or ignition coil from the spark plug by gently twisting and pulling. Use the socket and wrench to loosen and remove the old plug. Turn counterclockwise. Be gentle. Don't strip the threads. Inspect the old plug. Black and dirty. Your engine's been working hard. Oily? You might have another issue to investigate. Gap the new plug if needed using a gap gauge to match your car's specs. Apply a small bit of anti-seize to the threads, optional, and a dab of dielectric grease to the inside of the boot. Carefully screw in the new plug by hand. Once snug, give it a small extra turn with the wrench. Don't over tighten. Reconnect the wire or coil, making sure it clicks into place. Repeat for each plug. When you're done, start the car. It should fire up smoothly and run better than before. A fresh set of spark plugs can restore lost engine power, improve fuel economy, and prevent long-term wear. It's a small job with a big impact and one that helps your engine go the distance. Number 2, inspect your battery. Your car's battery is like a tiny power plant. It kicks everything into action when you turn the key. It powers the starter, lights, and even runs some car electronics when the engine isn't running. But batteries aren't forever. Most last between 5 to 6 years, especially in tough conditions. Hot weather, long periods of inactivity, or short trips can wear them out faster. Modern cars often use AGM, absorbent glass mat batteries. These are tougher and handle electronics better than old school lead-acid versions, but they cost more. Even electric cars have a small 12-volt battery under the hood or trunk that keeps working when the main battery is off. Struggling to deal with it at home? Follow these battery care basics and replacement guide. Know your timeline. Mark your calendar or set a reminder every 3 years. If your car's older than 5 years with the original battery, it's time to take a hard look. Watch the weather. Extreme heat can evaporate battery fluid inside lead-acid batteries. Cold temperatures reduce its ability to deliver power. If your car sits sits unused for a long time, add in more frequent checks. Inspect the battery regularly, lift the hood, and check the terminals for white or greenish powder. This is corrosion. Also, check for cracks or dampness, corrosion or leaks. That battery is on borrowed time. Use the right battery type. Your owner's manual or a reliable auto parts store can confirm if your car needs an AGM, EFB, or standard battery. AGM batteries cost more, but provide better performance and longevity. Where to replace it? Many auto parts stores in the US install batteries for free. You can also visit a trusted repair shop, compare ratings, and check battery reliability. Now, if you feel confident replacing it at home, follow these small DIY steps. Turn the car off and remove the keys. Disconnect the negative terminal, black first, then the positive, red. Remove any brackets holding the battery in place. Lift out the old battery. They can weigh 30+ pounds. Be careful. Clean the tray and terminal clamps. A baking soda and water mix removes corrosion. Place the new battery in the tray, secure it, and reconnect positive first, then negative. Spray a little dielectric grease or terminal protector to slow future corrosion. Test it. Start your car. If it's quick and quiet, the install went well. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. Number 3, change your engine oil on time. Think of engine oil as water for your body. It flows through every part of the engine, keeping things moving smoothly, reducing heat, and preventing metal parts from grinding against each other. Without clean oil, your engine would overheat, wear out, or even lock up completely. That's a one-way ticket to a massive repair bill. But engine oil doesn't just lubricate, it also cleans. As your car runs, dirt, tiny metal shavings, and carbon build up. Oil grabs that gunk and carries it to the oil filter. Over time though, both the oil and the filter get dirty, and dirty oil can't protect your engine the way it should. That's why regular oil changes are a must. Now, how to check and maintain your oil like a pro. Check your oil regularly. Pop the hood and find the dipstick. It usually has a yellow or orange handle. Pull it out, wipe it clean, reinsert it fully, and then pull it out again. Look at the oil level. It should be between the minimum and maximum lines. If it's low, top it up using the correct oil type. Check your manual for this. No dipstick? No problem. Many newer cars use electronic oil monitors. You'll see the oil level on your dashboard screen. Watch the oil's color and texture. Fresh oil is amber and clear. If it looks black, sludgy, or has shiny flakes, which could be metal, it's overdue for a change. When to change it? A good rule is every 5,000 miles or every 6 months, whichever comes first. If you drive less often, change it at least once a year anyway. Oil breaks down over time, even if it just sits there. Oil types matter. You'll see labels like 5W30 or 10W40. These numbers tell you how thick the oil is in hot and cold weather. Using the wrong type can mess with engine performance or cause wear. Always stick with what your owner's manual recommends. Changing your own oil at home is totally doable if you're up for it. You'll need a wrench, an oil filter wrench, a drain pan, a funnel, and new oil and a filter. Jack up your car securely, unscrew the drain plug under the engine, and let the old oil flow out. Replace the oil filter, tighten the plug back in, and refill with fresh oil from the top. Don't forget to safely dispose of the used oil at a recycling center. But if you're not comfortable crawling under your car, no worries. Most oil change shops can do it quickly and cheaply. Just make sure they're using high quality oil and a good filter. Skipping oil changes is one of the fastest ways to kill your engine, but staying on schedule, that's how you keep things running smoothly, cool, and strong for the long haul. Number 4, don't forget the other fluids. When it comes to keeping your engine running for years, oil isn't the only fluid you should care about. Your car relies on several other fluids that play key roles in cooling, shifting, braking, and steering. Neglecting any one of them can lead to serious damage, not just under the hood, but to your wallet too. Let's go over the most important ones. Coolant. Take it as your engine's personal temperature manager. Coolant is what keeps your engine at just the right temperature. It prevents overheating in the summer and freezing in the winter. If your engine ever overheated and left you stranded, chances are the coolant was either low or dirty. To check it, always wait until the engine is completely cool. Never open the coolant cap on a hot engine. The pressure can cause boiling fluid to spray out and burn you. Look for a translucent plastic tank under the hood with minimum and maximum lines. If the level is low, add the correct pre-mixed coolant slowly using a funnel. funnel, but don't just top it off and forget it. Coolant breaks down over time and needs to be fully replaced every 5 years or 50,000 miles, whichever comes first. Old coolant can lose its ability to regulate temperature and even corrode the inside of your engine. Your owner's manual will tell you exactly which type to use. Some coolants are specially designed for certain engines, so always double check before buying. Stick with name brand or manufacturer recommended products to avoid mixing chemicals that don't play well together. A healthy cooling system keeps your engine from blowing its top, literally. Next is transmission fluid. If your car shifts gears smoothly without jerking or hesitation, you can thank the transmission fluid. This fluid lubricates the moving parts inside your transmission and helps it operate under high pressure and heat. Most automatic transmissions need fresh fluid every 60,000 to 80,000 miles, while manuals may require a change every 60,000 miles. But like all things, check your car's manual. Some vehicles need more frequent attention, especially under heavy driving conditions. You can check transmission fluid using a dipstick, just like engine oil, although some newer cars have sealed systems. Look at the color. It should be a clear pinkish red. If it's brown or smells burnt, it's time for a change. Changing this fluid can be tricky. It often involves removing a transmission pan, replacing a filter, and dealing with messy fluid that pours out fast. Unless you've done it before, this might be one of those jobs better left to a trusted mechanic. Using the wrong fluid or not replacing it on time can lead to gear slipping, harsh shifting, and eventual transmission failure. And let's be real, that's a repair nobody wants to face. Keeping clean fluid in your transmission means smoother rides and a much longer engine life. Brake fluid is one of the most overlooked fluids in your car, but it's absolutely vital. It transfers the pressure from your foot on the brake pedal to the actual brakes, stopping your car quickly and safely. Over time, brake fluid absorbs moisture, which can lower its boiling point and cause brake fade during hard stops. That's why most experts recommend changing it every 3 to 5 years. Here's a critical detail most people miss. When changing brake pads, you should bleed the brakes. This means opening the bleeder valve to let the old, dirty fluid escape instead of pushing it back through the system. Skipping this step might send gunky fluid straight into your ABS module, one of the most expensive components to replace. To check the fluid, find the brake fluid reservoir under the hood. It's usually a small, clear tank with minimum and maximum lines. If it's low or looks dark, it's time to act. Make sure the reservoir never runs dry while bleeding or replacing, or that could introduce air into the lines and mess up your brakes completely. Brake fluid isn't just about performance, it's about keeping you and everyone else on the road safe. Stay on top of it. Number 5, belts and hoses. When you pop the hood and see a bunch of rubber belts and hoses, it might look like a tangled mess. But every one of them has a job that keeps your engine running right. Belts help transfer power from your engine to important parts like the alternator, radiator fan, power steering pump, and even the AC. The big one you'll notice right away is the serpentine belt, which winds around several pulleys and powers multiple systems at once. Then there's the timing belt, or chain, hidden deeper in the engine. It keeps everything inside the engine moving in perfect sync. If it fails, it can destroy your engine. Hoses carry fluids like coolant and help regulate engine temperature. Without them, your engine could overheat in minutes. Over time, belts can become cracked or frayed, and hoses can get brittle, soft, or start leaking. That's why a quick look under the hood every few weeks is a smart habit. Check for cracks or shiny spots on belts, loose or slipping belts, soft, bulging, or leaking hoses. If something looks off, don't wait. Get it checked or replaced before it causes serious damage. Timing belts usually need replacing around 60,000 to 100,000 miles, depending on your car. Serpentine belts often last 50,000 to 100,000 miles. Check your owner's manual for exact intervals. Catching belt or hose problems early can prevent engine failure, keep your car running cool, and save you from costly repairs. It's a small check with a big impact. Now, as promised, here's a bonus tip that will not only extend the lifetime of your engine, but also boost your fuel economy. Check the air filter. Imagine trying to run while wearing a dirty, dusty mask. Sounds exhausting, right? Well, that's exactly what your engine goes through when the air filter is clogged. Your engine needs a constant supply of clean air to mix with fuel and burn properly. If that airflow gets blocked, your engine struggles. It can lose power, waste gas, and even wear out faster. That's why the engine air filter is so important. It sits in a special box under your hood and filters out dust, dirt, leaves, pollen, and all kinds of gunk from the the outside air. A clean filter lets your engine breathe easily. A dirty one? That's like forcing your car to run with a cloth over its nose. How to check and replace it yourself. Pop the hood and look for the air filter box. It's usually a big black plastic case with metal clips or screws on it, often near the front or side of the engine. Unclip or unscrew the top and open the box. Inside you'll find a flat rectangular filter. Pull it out carefully. Hold it up to the light if you can't see light through it, or if it looks gray, dusty, or packed with debris. It's time for a new one. Drop in a new filter. Make sure it's the right size for your car. Close the box and snap the clips back into place. Done! Most cars need a new air filter every year, but if you drive in dusty areas or on rough roads, you might need to change it more often. Check your owner's manual for the exact recommendation. A clean air filter isn't just about airflow, it also improves your fuel efficiency, helps your engine run smoother, and reduces harmful emissions. In fact, some studies show that replacing a clogged air filter can boost gas mileage by up to 10%. So if you want your engine to stay healthy, powerful, and efficient, give it the fresh air it deserves. It's one of the easiest DIY jobs you can do, and it makes a big difference over time. Now, if you find this video helpful, then be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.